So we'll be doing stretches today, and our physician assistant will be showing all the stretches to you, how you are supposed to do at home to help relieve the pain of plantar fasciitis. So we'll start with the first one. So the first stretch we are going to do is a standing calf stretch. So what we are going to do is we'll stand near the wall, keep the arms towards the wall like that at shoulder length. Then you have to keep the leg which it is not affected. You don't have plantar fasciitis, that you have to keep in front, and the other leg which is affected by plantar fasciitis, it should be back, and this should be straight. The front leg should bend, and you should feel a stretch along the leg, especially in the calf. So that is why it is called a calf stretch. Hold the stretch for a few seconds, 5 seconds, and then you relax. So you can complete the stretch after 5 seconds, complete the stretch, then do it another 10 times, and you can move on to the opposite leg. So you have to do this both the sides. You have to stretch the calf muscles. So that will help relieve the pain of the plantar fasciitis. So the next stretch I am going to show is toe stretch. So you can keep one leg on top of the other, then you try to stretch the great toe or all the toes if possible, and stretch it as much as possible. Hold it for a few seconds and then let go. That will stretch your plantar fascia like that. Again let go, again stretch it as much as possible, let go again. So both the legs you can do alternatively. Do it 5-10 times one side, 5-10 times the other side. So you should feel a stretch along this part. When she's doing, just observe, you'll see this part stretching. That stretch you should feel. So in this stretch you need a towel, and you have to lift your leg, hold it straight, it should not bend, the knee should not bend, and then the towel, how you are supposed to hold it is, so the top of the foot, this part of the foot, just below the toes, you have to keep it and stretch, pull. You have to feel a stretch along your plantar fascia and sometimes even back of the calf muscle. So the towel should stretch just under the toe. You have to keep the towel under the toe, not too down also, and you should stretch to feel the stretch along the plantar fascia. This part you should feel a stretch, and also sometimes you can feel stretch even along the calf muscle also. Hold it for 5 seconds and then release, and then again do it, repeat it some 10 times if possible or 5 times, and you will feel a good stretch along the plantar fascia. So the next stretch you can do while sitting, waiting for your train or bus or something. You are waiting somewhere, you are sitting, you can do this stretch. You can do at your workplace also. So this movement you can do anywhere you are able to sit down on a chair or a stool or anything. What you are supposed to do, your leg should be, the foot should be touching the floor. That is all you need. So if you are in workplace also, you can do this stretch. What you have to do, keep the leg which is affected in front. The foot should be touching the floor. The leg should be straight, it should not be bent, and the foot should be touching the floor. Next, what you are supposed to do, keep the hand on the opposite leg. That leg should be folded, and then bend till you feel a stretch along the leg. From the foot to the leg, you will feel a stretch. So hold it for a few seconds and then relax. You can do it any number of times you want, and you can do it anywhere you want this. So the next stretch, you need a piece of paper or a towel or anything flat which you can pick up. So what you are supposed to do, sit on a chair comfortably and then keep your affected leg, whichever is affected, on the towel or a paper, sheet of paper, anything you can use. And then what you are supposed to do is flex your fingers and try to lift the towel off the floor. If you are not able to lift it, it's okay. Just try to flex it and try to hold on to it. That is more important. So you can do it multiple times. Only the toes should be flexing like that. And try to lift it. Even if you are not able to lift it, it's okay. Try to flex the toes. So the next stretch you can use with a bottle. You can fill it with water and freeze it and then use it. It will help a lot if you are in acute inflammation stage. Or you can use a ball tennis ball or any ball that you have, very small balls which are available, stretching ball like stress balls will be there, you can use that. Slightly it should be little hard, that's all. It shouldn't be very soft because we need that help of this ball to stretch the plantar fascia. So what we are going to do, so we are using a bottle here. Hold on to the bottle with your toes and try to push the bottle down with your toes, then roll it while pushing on it. So you will feel a stretch to the entire leg, you will feel the stretch, entire foot you will feel the stretch. You are supposed to feel like that. So if it's a frozen bottle also, it will help. You can use a ball also, like a tennis ball you can use. Whatever you have available at home you can use. You have to keep pushing the bottle down. You have to put the pressure to push the bottle down. So the last stretch which I am going to show is for your toes, and mainly anywhere you are sitting, standing, lying down, you can do, it doesn't matter. Mainly what you have to do is stretch the toes. So stretching toes, you can flex it and extend it and abduct it. Abduct it, you will be stretching it outwards. All the toes, you are spreading the toes, that is what I want to tell you. So we will show you here. You can do it even in standing position also, and then extending, and also we are spreading the toes. That will give a nice stretch and also will relax your foot. All the stretches we learned today for plantar fasciitis, you don't have to do all the stretches at once. Whenever you get time, for 1 to 2 minutes at like any time you are having, you can spare 1 to 2 minutes, you can do these few stretches at a time. Morning, early morning when you wake up, or you are doing some work at home, while cooking, while watching TV, anytime, you just spare few minutes and then do these exercises every day, so that your pain does not keep coming back. So I'm so happy. Thank you, 𝗤𝗧𝗛𝗧, for helping show all the exercises for our patients. And please try to do it as many times as possible. And if you're not able to do a lot of times, like we showed, like 5-10 times you're not able to do, 1 to 2 times you start off, and then you can continue and increase the number of repetitions. Thank you so much.